Bing, 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 bing. Punch him down.
All right, I went over the room. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
Come on, man. Hit me with the one hit quitter.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight? All right, now you're switching up. Okay, I'd like you to focus back to the cat. Boxing, just be smart. Get your shots off and don't get ready. All right? Go back out. Good word, that's it. Now,
Look. Oh. Oh. Man. Come on. Man.
Okay, focus, man. Focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself down. Breathe. Breathe. Get your mind back on the job. There's a god awful round.
Say. Man. Man, come on, man. That's even right there. I'm beating that nigga out of that, man. Oh, my shit. Hey, oh. Never heard that one song. Yeah.
straight right just misses. Crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
To be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, and the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
They exchange punches. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Nice counter shot. Not throwing a lazy jab in this fight and get knocked out. Those counter punches have to hurt. This is with the straight leg. Punch, counter punch. Be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Usable counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Garcia in that last round. Well, we know they got the advantage so far. Here we go for round two. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you want that hand down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a power fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
I've got great ring action. Counter punches are the best.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good counter punch. Like a game of chess. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. The moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Oh. Biscuit Bell.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this. Garcia now. You know that bell was sweet music to his ear. Here's the bell to start round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Perfect counter shot. Counter punch caught him clean. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. He scores with the counter. Let's see what the left uppercut.
halfway through the round. I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. Skill for skill. What's up? Just like the match made in heaven. Big throw, but it doesn't connect. Beautiful counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. The courage on display here is incredible. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Garcia in that last one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond during the next round. You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you in the fight. There's the bell for round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here. My motto is last round, everything won. Wait for the reaction. Until then, you do what you've just been doing. You know, with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch out for it. I've seen certain fighters that can return just their power roll. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from. Pretty close fight here in this round. They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges. Swing and miss with the left hook. Can't get through. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Garcia in that last one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that. There's the bell for round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job. Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, you keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down. Build up to this fight, Johnny. This power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12. I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot. Power, that might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer. Catch and shoot. Lock you up there.
Oh, God.
I don't want to punch out, but I thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Macho is buzzed. Thought we were going to see the finish there. Been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? Time. How are they going to get through this? Serious trouble right now.
Garcia now. That's right. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
So that they don't get complacent. I think this is too easy. If they keep
And they fucked up all the we both got each other fucked up.
Here's the bell to start round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Oh, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. Stamina is off the charts. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will when they get the allotment.
It could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got this punch power, someone's got this speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this one will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect you for more than that.
You'd like to see more jabs. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. They're both trying for a knockout. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Barber Garcia in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. There's the bell for round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
About 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
You have a fight that's got that great footwork, that great hand speed. It's so
And forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
skill for skill, tap for tap. It's not a match made in heaven.
It's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, that knockout punch. They want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. So the referee says fight on. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Barber Garcia now. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make you fight.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Camacho is buzzed! Down goes Hector Camacho. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Where did that? 1, 2, 3.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know they fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Here's the counter lands. You gotta pick things up halfway through the round here.
The best start off. You know what the corner now is tackling.
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Ooh, Camacho is in trouble. Disaster averted.
Now they got to wake up. They got to get on the back foot.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Camacho in serious trouble right now. How are they still standing?
Right there. Do our coach.
That is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Ow,
Go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before. Now they're doing it again. And look what's happened there. Unanimous decision. What?
I love his ass. You know, It's leaking over there, man. Well, finally that. I can't believe that. Hey, whoa. Well, give me that though, man. Mm-hmm. They face beat up. Ew. Whoa. Oh, yeah. I just imagine. Oh, these everything's been the same.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson. The pleasure's always mine, my friend. It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Bugsy Malone. A lot of questions surrounding what his skill level will be. We're going to find out right here. Bugsy Malone. Yes, you heard that right. The UK rapper. It's the Mexican monster, David Clovier. Turned pro at the young age of 16 years old, and by the age of 20, became the youngest ever super middleweight champion, and now has working two different weight classes. So he didn't do some stuff like that. From Manchester, England, here is the multi-talented and popular rapper, Bugsy Malone. Hiding out of the blue corner from Phoenix, Arizona. An all-action, exciting, two-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez. These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. All what's left is for the first round to go. That's all we need now. Because the build-up is getting ridiculous. And no doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. What a time to expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here.
Whoa.
It's survival time for David Benavidez. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Now you've got to wake up. You've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it. This is that jab. Crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on. We don't aim for something special tonight. What's in the arena? What's the atmosphere? What's the building? To be a judge in this fight, both fighters have had their big moments. Skill for skill. That's what's up. Just like so much maybe happened. That was punch on him clean. Just misses right up the front. Punch. I thought there would be some more action here. Around that seemed like an eternity for him. Finally comes to on to the second round. There's still isn't ready to go. Let's make this round more competitive. With a foot rush round. Now you've got to make sure you can enjoy it. The pilot owns it. They don't get drawn into it. right back into the fray.
Good day. Good day.
Then compose yourself and boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. It's the wrong place to focus. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now, this part will say, you know what, I just got magic with you, and so I've got to respect all it more than that. All right, push it up there. There might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Benavidez might be ready to go. He's avoided catastrophe. But recovery skills now. What a shot! Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. There's the luck for round three. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him? Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down. As we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that. I need to see that again. One, two, three, four. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. I wondered how good his chin was, but Miller's chin standing up to that shot. Shot from the guts that. One, two, three, four. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight? Corner needs to think this shot, they might have fight they good, and the other side. See that, getting this shot here, Johnny. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. Here's the all-star is over at least round. The objective of the twice in a conflict on one. The end of the 10 seconds here. It's probably around he'd rather for that.
Ugh. Yeah.
the second busiest airport, so this will likely affect major airports here in Texas. We have been seeing those long lines and limited staff at some airports. Safety encourage people in still safe flights. To alleviate the pressure on air traffic controllers who have been risking without paying since October 7th. Secretary of Transportation Chuck Duffy admits there will be frustration as vehicles face additional disruption, and if the staffing triggers continue, the FAA says there will be additional measures coming. We'll be looking out for that. As for Friday, the FAA is talking with airlines tonight about their upcoming schedules. So their new schedules, they need to be safely ironed out. Be sure to keep checking on your upcoming flight. If so, into our newsroom, South says it's still evaluating its upcoming schedule and will communicate directly with customers as soon as possible. And I know we're still waiting to hear back from other airlines. Steve, back to you.
Okay, Brady, thanks, Brady. Stunning new developments with the cargo plane disaster in Louisville, Kentucky. We have new images of the fiery aftermath when the MD-11 crashed and exploded yesterday evening after takeoff. It lost an engine. It was on fire before impact. The federal safety regulators say the left wing caught fire, and that's when one of the engines actually fell off before impact.
At least 11 people are dead, including a child, but that number is likely to go up. It's not clear if that includes the 3 crew members on board the UPS cargo plane. Boston Commerce reports the NTSB recovered the flight data recorders from all that debris.
The day after a deadly cargo plane crash here in Louisville, first responders are still looking for survivors, with the death toll likely to get higher. A massive fireball on the tarmac Tuesday in Louisville, Kentucky, after a UPS cargo plane crashed shortly after takeoff at the company's global delivery hub at Muhammad Ali International Airport.
Now, we have viewed airport CCTV security coverage, which shows the left engine detaching from the wing during the takeoff run.
Smoke in the left engine moments before the disaster. The plane was a McDonnell Douglas MD-11 bound for Honolulu, fully loaded with fuel for the long flight.
We have identified the cockpit voice recorder and the flight data recorder. This is what is commonly referred to as a black box. We have investigators now that have located it.
Fire departments that took what was a blazing inferno, created by a plane with 38,000 gallons of fuel, of aviation fuel, and were able to contain it. It could have been significantly worse.
The area of the crash site solars at businesses south of the airport were hit. Kentucky's governor says one of those was a petroleum recycling center, causing small explosions to go off, but that firefighters were able to contain it. Other business owners nearby still in disbelief.
We were lucky that all of our programs were beforehand.
It's sombering. It's very hard for the families.
Louisville, Kentucky, Connor Hansen, Fox 4 News.
The search for Dallas' grandmother, who disappeared more than a year ago, resumed today after a car was pulled from a creek.
Authorities say they found the car belonging to 88-year-old Myrtle Polk in southern Dallas last night.
Over a year ago, investigators confirmed Polk's car, a 2004 Lexus sedan, was pulled from 5 Mile Creek in Dallas on Tuesday evening. The search for her whereabouts continues. Close friends and members of Polk's church have been at the scene near South Lancaster Road.
At church, everybody, the whole community has been praying for her. Her pictures have been posted everywhere, all throughout the area, not just Oak Cliff area, South. I mean, just all over looking for her. She's 88 years old, and she's been missing for about 17 months now.
In June of this year, I visited with Polk's son, and other members of the family who have held on to hope that Polk's disappearance would be solved.
We've never stopped looking. We've never given up hope. But it's just tough to go a year without any answers.
Polk's family says she has shown signs of having memory issues. And one concern was perhaps she may have been driving and become confused. A national bulletin has remained in place regarding Polk and her vehicle. As of now, that search is closer to her home in the Singing Hills community of Dallas.
What is really touching my heart is that they're looking for her. They're going to find her. They found her car here. So surely she must be close by, we hope.
In Dallas, Dion England, Fox 4 News.
Turnout was low for the November election, but we saw very long lines in Collin County.
The lines came at a time when the county happened to roll out a new paper ballot system. Fox 4 Stephen Dow reports.
The Collin County election administrator said that it was a perfect storm, saying part of the problem was due to the new paper ballot system, but also said turnout was higher than they expected.
With the new paper ballot system in place, the November 4th election in Collin County served as a real-time practice run for what is expected to be a midterm election next year.
I just need them two. I really just need just one because where I was gonna put it. Thanks.
We saw long lines at some voting centers, including the Allen ISD Service Center and the Blank ISD Administration Center. That surprised us, given the ballot did not have any high-profile races on them.
The turnout was a little higher than expected. I think that coupled with just a new method of voting, and then honestly, people waiting till election day to vote, I think was a little bit of a perfect storm.
This was the first election after Collin County commissioners voted to move to a paper ballot system. Voters filled in the ovals by hand, and the ballots are tabulated electronically. The commissioners said the goal is to provide transparency, although state commission audits have found no evidence of election fraud. Election Administrator Caleb Rowe zeroed in on part of that perfect storm he described.
Traditionally, more people turn out, say, 25% and we have 2 weeks of early voting that the voters could come and vote. And it's like, the voters showed up in early voting and showed up on election day. We'll continue to vote on election day in the near future. We're still good about it. So we're going to give about which ones should we see. I think we can take a look at and make sure we check in and stuff that we are official. And be, working with our vendors to cut down on the print time of the ballots. It could be changing steps in the process of checking in voters. I think there's more to be done on voter education.
Rowe also said that there needs to be more voter education when it comes to polling voting centers. He says that some centers saw a lot of traffic, while ones nearby saw little to no traffic. So he says that they'll be ready for the midterm election. Stephen Dial, Fox 4 News.
We have complete coverage of all of the election results, both local and national, on the Fox Local app. Those include a breakdown of the 17 Texas state amendments that were all approved by voters. You can also look at the candidates eligible running in a runoff election for the state Senate in Tarrant County. Fox Local app is free to download.
Still ahead on Fox 4 News at 6, a select group of lawmakers got an update about the strikes and alleged drug smugglers, but both sides of the aisle are calling for more transparency.
We've got more 80-degree temperatures in the forecast, but we also have a big weekend drop in store, courtesy of a strong cold front. Details on that front with the rest of your 4-1 forecast on the other side of the break.
Start Saturday strong with big news Saturday. Fernando Mendoza leads Indiana against Penn State. It's big news Saturday on Fox.
Your Dallas Stars are on Fox 4 this Tuesday night, taking on the Anaheim Ducks, tweaking at 6:30 face-off at 7. Fox 4.
Shop exclusive savings on electronics during NFL Veterans Day sale. From TVs to laptops, headphones, and everything in between, we have the brands you trust at amazing low prices. Get an extra 5% off select big screens on top of our already low prices. And make the most of your money with 24-month financing on qualifying electronic purchases. NFM has the selection and expertise to help you find exactly what you need. Shop the Veterans Day sale happening now. Big selection, big savings. Only at NFM.
This Thanksgiving, Texans can count on Kroger. You get up high quality and down low prices. Up high quality with our exclusive brands and down low prices on all your Thanksgiving needs. Because at Kroger, quality and low prices always come together. Kroger, Texas proud since 1955.
It's an all-new week on Last Call. Tonight at 11 on Fox 4. POV on your hair ducts. FYI, it's disgusting. TBH, I hate the dark. Stanley Steamer gets your Did you know 100% of floors test positive for fecal bacteria? Ain't that something? Stanley Steamer gets your all clear. The floor is 99 to beat. Fox 4 fun and games tonight.
The Secretaries of Defense and State briefed a small group of lawmakers in Congress the day after the United States conducted another deadly strike against a suspected drug boat.
So that attack killed at least 2 people. Fox's Jared Halpern has the story.
Another deadly U.S. strike on a suspected drug boat in the Eastern Pacific. This time, 2 people were killed, bringing the number of dead to at least 66 people since the Trump administration began its anti-narco trafficking push. President Trump defended the strikes during a speech in Miami Wednesday.
Every time we hit a boat, we save 25,000 lives. And look at it that way.
And while the president calls the strikes justified, saying the U.S. is in an armed conflict with drug cartels, Democrats and Republicans on Capitol Hill are demanding more information.
They failed to provide a shred of evidence to justify the killings that are taking place off the coast of South America. Not a shred of evidence.
Wednesday, Secretary Marco Rubio held a briefing on the operations with a bipartisan group of lawmakers behind closed doors. The White House says it is one of several that have taken place in recent weeks.
The administration has briefed Congress on these matters 8 separate times, and Democrats have been included in those briefings. They've been incredibly transparent.
The briefing comes as the U.S. continues a military buildup in the Caribbean, and President Trump weighs a range of options for military action inside Venezuela, according to the New York Times. Venezuela's President Nicolas Maduro, who has been charged with narco-terrorism in the U.S., has called the buildup a ploy by the U.S. to fabricate a war against him. Everything that is being done against Venezuela is to justify a war, regime change, and to steal our immense oil wealth. Jared Halpern, Fox News.
A video circulating on social media shows federal immigration agents detaining a woman outside a daycare in Chicago earlier today. Witnesses say the woman was arrested as students entered the building for the day. The Department of Homeland Security claims that she is an undocumented immigrant from Colombia. Her arrest comes amid increased federal enforcement in the Chicago area. One parent says that he's worried children could be traumatized by agents raiding their daycare.
As a daycare, there's so many children that come here every day, and for someone to just take a preschool teacher and force herself into these children, it's just not right.
Operation Midway Blitz has resulted in more than 3,000 immigration arrests in the Chicago area since early September.
Take a look at your weather headlines here. Sunshine and high temperatures on that through Saturday. And a strong crossover from Thursday late in the day on Saturday. Temperatures about 20 degrees from Saturday to Sunday. But cool weather will cool down. I mean, start your wake up to temperatures early Monday morning in the 30s. And that could be a clue to some of the outlying areas to our north and northwest. Here is a peek into the weekend forecast. We'll call it partly to mostly sunny on Saturday, highs around 80. The timing of that cold front will likely determine the exact temperature here. It will more than likely be a little cooler than this in northern portions of North Texas, where the front comes through earlier in the day. Sunday, 61. Look at the winds here out of the north, about 15 to 25 miles per hour. And it is quite cold right now in portions of Canada. We've got single digits, one above right now, Rankin Inlet, 10 at Yellowknife. And some of this chilly air is already starting to make its way into the northern tier. They're in the 30s at this hour in both Fargo and Minot. Minneapolis is at 47 degrees. We'll be safely in the warm air, though, at least the next few days before that chilly stuff comes plowing south with that next cold front. 81 was today's high, 58 below, 70 and 50 the averages for this time of the year. Currently, we're in the 70s, Dallas, Fort Worth, McKinney, and in Arlington, 74 McKinney and Arlington. Humidity at 51% with a light south-southeast wind. Elsewhere, warm spot out in Breckenridge at 80 degrees, 72 Bonham, 71 Canton, and 71 as well in Corsicana. Very quiet all across the region. That's really the only downside of the forecast is the rain and thunderstorms are going to stay out of North Texas for the next several days as the storm track remains well to our north, and we're under the influence of high pressure. And you can see all the rain moving on shore here from the San Francisco Bay Area all the way up into Seattle and Portland. But again, these disturbances, specific disturbances, will be making their way across the northern Rockies, the northern plains, and then into New England as we head through the rest of this week into the upcoming weekend. So warm to start the weekend here, but that significant cold front will be heading southbound as we head through the day on Saturday. It will make its way through all of North Texas by Saturday night. And that's the freezing line early Monday morning. Places like Gainesville, the Sherman-Denison area, perhaps Paris could be floating with a freeze early on Monday morning. Will likely drop into the upper 30s here into the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And again, these strong northerly winds blowing during the day on Sunday will make it feel even cooler. Here's your day planner. We start out early tomorrow morning right around 60, warm quickly to 77 around lunchtime, and look for an afternoon high in the low 80s. Lazy, partly or mostly sunny Friday, 81. Saturday, same story, a few clouds mixing with the sun, 80 degrees. Windy on Sunday and much cooler, about 20 degrees cooler. As a matter of fact, by Monday morning, we'll be in the 30s, I think, across much of North Texas. Rebounding to about 60, and then southern winds return, and we think there's a good warm-up. But it's something to find out today, and that's what the 75 by
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best present. Happy together. And for first timers. The neighborhood hero. And the out-of-towners. And it all comes together in Chevrolet.
It's Chevy Red Tag. Now well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on all 2026 to over 1,500 models. Plus, Costco executive members can get a 1250 members only incentive.
When you grow up out here, you learn to tell facts from fertilizer. I keep my boots clean by rolling with AT&T. You know, the company that invented telephone. AT&T
AT&T's America's first network, and it's still the best. That's not me talking. That's the scoreboard. It's the fastest, most reliable network. Ain't that right, Graham? When you compare, there's no comparison. Plain talk, strong signal, nothing better. I'm a martial artist, a skydiver, a pilot, and all of them require your feet to work. Get up in the morning, and it felt like I was standing on marbles on my heel. When I went into the Good Feet story, the fitting was personalized. It was all about me. You put in the art supports, and your day becomes better. The sun shines, the unicorns run by, and it's a good life. I'm Randy, and that's my Good Feet story. See for yourself the free personalized art support fitting at the Good Feet store. Your Dallas Stars are on Fox 4 this Tuesday night, taking on the Anaheim Ducks. Tweaking at 6:30 face-off at Fox 4. You could win up to $10 million just for making Victory Plus. Wait, $10 million? It won't be easy, but victory is for the week. Every Dallas Stars game, all you have to do is log into the free Victory Plus app and hit goal score in the final team goal. That's it. Get 2 or more straight, get a prize. Get 10 straight, get the 10 mil. Get your streak go and get real pay with Victory Plus, where fans win.
Embrace the journey, where each moment turns into a cherished memory. Your membership is more than just a card. It's your gateway to extraordinary experiences. With the AAA app, discover savings and hidden gems from dining to travel to hotel stays. Your membership is your companion with the partner you trust. AAA, we're always with you. Be the first to shop incredible savings during the Veterans Day sale at NFF. Pay 55 cents on the dollar, plus take an extra 11% off the current price on all furniture and flooring. Get an extra 5% off select big screens with 24-month financing on qualifying electronics purchases and long-term financing store-wide. And save even more with up to $1,200 back via rebate on qualifying appliances. Shop the Veterans Day sale happening now. Big selection, big savings. Only at NFF.
Between March 2023 and September 2024.
Another major tech company is getting ready for a round of layoffs. IBM says it's planning to let go thousands of workers before the end of the year as it tries to reposition itself in this age of AI. The company did not give specific numbers, but estimated the move would impact a single-digit percentage of its 270,000 global workers. Hiring remains slow, but there was some slight improvement. Payroll processing company ADP reports private employers added 42,000 jobs in October. It's stronger than economists were predicting after jobs were lost in September. October's job additions were also the first since July. Now, it's important to note the federal government's job report, which has not been released because of the shutdown, does look at the job market a little bit differently than ADP, but it can be an indicator of how the job market is holding up.
Coming up, a prominent architect returned from Australia to visit Dallas City Hall, a structure he thinks is beautiful. That's the news. The building could be abandoned. What he thinks the city, why he thinks the city should reconsider.
Also, the media met with defensive lineman Quinnen Williams today as he made his first trip to the Star after yesterday's trade with the Jets. What he has to say about his future with the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, Dave here at the Hometown Sofa Factory. This Veterans Day, we'd love to build a sofa just for you at our Texas factory. And we'll even throw one in for your best friend, too. Plus, we'll even deliver it for free. Home Zone, we're different.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra.
or get 0% APR on this year 1500 model. That's a total value of over $8,000. We are professional grade.
If you're sitting on a high-interest credit card debt, think about refinancing it into a first lien or second lien fixed home equity loan with TexasLending.com. We're a different kind of mortgage company, and we got it. TexasLending.com.
Start saving early and get ready for the year's biggest deals at the Living Spaces Black Friday event. Discover stylish, modern sofas starting at just $295. Elevate your gatherings with dining sets from $295. Upgrade your bedroom with 2 beds starting at $195. And sink into relaxation with ultra comfy recliners at prices you won't believe. Plus, pay no interest for 24 months on select purchases with your good credit. And it all before Thanksgiving with free shipping as soon as next day. Only at the Living Spaces Black Friday event. Living Spaces.
Are you ready for the all-new Glow and Fire? Come watch your favorite hot wheels DXU Energy. Energy for everything. A quick call. Said, would you like for stop on one of our offices? Stater can help you save hundreds on your auto insurance. For over 70 years, Stater has helped thousands of Texans save. We want to help you save too. Call Stater today. Don't delay. Call Stater today.
I'm very simply proud to be your MC for the 2025 Ignite Hope Gala, November 8th at Texas Motor Speedway, benefiting the important work of Ranch Hands Rescue. Scan the QR code or visit ranchhandsrescue.org.
Hey, Dave here at the Home Zone Sofa Factory. This Veterans Day, let us build your sofa and we'll customize it just for you. Over 20 fabrics to choose from. Plus, for our vets, we'll even deliver it for free. Home Zone, we're different.
Texas voters approved all 17 proposed amendments to the state constitution in yesterday's election.
Among those approved amendments was Proposition 14, which created a 10-year, $3 billion budget for dementia and Alzheimer's research funding. Proposition 4, which provides $20 billion over 7 years to improve the state's water supply. And Proposition 1, which provides an $850 million endowment for Texas State Technical College.
North Texans showed support for school districts last night. Unofficial returns show voters in Richardson ISD approved a $1.4 billion package that should be spread out over 3 propositions. How that laid out. The district will use those funds to pay for upgrades to facilities and improve programs district-wide. Rockwall ISD and Garland ISD were among several school districts that had tax rate increases on the ballot. They passed and will support day-to-day operations. In Tarrant County, after neither candidate received enough votes to win the district's 9 state Senate seat, that race is now heading to a runoff. Fox 4's Peyton May has an update from Fort Worth.
In a race to fill District 9 state Senate seat, 2 Republicans and a Democrat squared off. But because there is no clear winner who received more than 50% of the vote, it's now up to a runoff. The state Senate seat opened up when Republican Kelly Hancock resigned in June. He went on to become the acting state comptroller. Previously, Hancock won re-election in the district in 2022 with 60% of the vote. Now, Democrat Taylor Ramett, a union leader and Air Force veteran, and Republican Lee Longskans, a conservative activist, easily led a third candidate, Republican former South Lake Mayor John Huffman. Ramett narrowly led the race with 48% of the vote as the GOP vote split between the 2 Republican candidates. Regardless, though, Republicans combined carried 52% of the vote, with Longskans at 36% and Huffman at 16%. Now, if a Republican wins this seat, the Senate could break down to 19 Republicans and 11 Democrats. The Tarrant County district covers much of the county's northern suburbs and a large section of Fort Worth. Candidates will head to a runoff election that can happen as early as next month. And the matter will serve the rest of Hancock's Senate term until the end of 2026. You can find more
Australia told Fox 4 News the city of Dallas should save its symbolic City Hall building.
So he's here for a tour, and he says that he was astounded to learn what the city was considering. Fox 4's Lori Brown has the story.
For years, Michael Jasper has taught his architecture students in Australia about Dallas's statement City Hall building.
So it's both a symbol of democracy, a symbol of the city of Dallas, and an example, internationally known example of both modernist architecture but civic architecture.
But he'd never seen it in person until this visit Tuesday. He made the trip from down under to visit family. The first thing on his agenda, tour this iconic City Hall.
It's a beautiful condition. Dallas is so lucky to have it.
While searching for the tour hours, he learned the Dallas City Council is considering abandoning it due to years of delayed maintenance, which would also likely lead to its demolition to make room for new development by the city's new convention center.
Astounded. It's both a symbol of Dallas's rebirth after the assassination of John F. Kennedy. It was part of a redevelopment initiative in the late 1960s, which has, look around, has come to fruition.
Before designing Dallas City Hall, Jackie Kennedy had selected a then up-and-coming architect, I.M. Pei, to design the JFK Memorial Library in Boston. Jasper worked for Pei after he was a renowned architect.
He was famously the architect for the Louvre expansion in the pyramid. I had the fortune to work with I.M. Pei during that period of the Louvre.
How you doing, Justin? Hey, what's up, bro? What's going on, man? Yeah. What's your name, bro?
I'm Larry.
Larry, nice to meet you. Brandon, man. What's the word? I got it.
Its presence, that was part of the intent of the architect, the original architect, I.M. Pei.
What's going on, man? Down here.
We get a table.
Have a place of
Say, wait a minute.
the city and its government.
Jasper says one of City Hall's biggest assets is this plaza, designed as a place for public assembly.
One of the things I teach my students why this building is both a model and symbol for good civic architecture. That it's got a significant open space, beautiful plaza, and front.
We watched from the library and Jasper and his family. This was one of them.
We talk both about the importance of building as symbol.
Cowboy man. That's a good one. Special election to allow voters to decide whether Plano will remain a member.
I love you taking it, bro. The way we politics, politics,
Like their city is paying too much and getting too little for together. God officials say services could end immediately in those areas where before the World Cup, which could, God says, trigger transit plans for visiting fans.
McKinney LLC is the latest to consider consolidating campus.
Is going to feel a lot more like fall. I've got details on that weekend temperature drop with your 7-day forecast coming in.
All right, Dan, thank you. Dallas police arrested a mesquite man they say stole bronze plaques from a cemetery. 16 61-year-old Troy Springer is charged with theft. The historical markers taken from Freedom Cemetery were valued at more than $54,000. They were removed last month from the site, which honors some of the city's earliest Black residents. According to the arrest affidavit, Springer was seen on video loading 8 plaques into the back of his car. Investigators searched his car and found a crowbar that did not recover the plaques. Springer told officers he loaned his car to somebody else. Police are still trying to identify a second person seen at the cemetery.
Dallas County is launching its first countywide innovative digital advertising campaign aimed at reducing drunk driving. The In the Night Life campaign will introduce digital ads with QR codes for Lyft discounts at nightlife venues. Officials say the Lyft discounts will reach more than 1 million views and leverage the area's $24 billion nightlife economy. Texas alcohol and beverage control officials say it is one of many actions they'll take to try to cut down on drunken driving going into the holiday season.
We also have Texas Brand, where we put undercover agents into locations to target the sale of alcohol to intoxicated persons.
The ads will run November 24th through January 4th. Last year, 102 people died in Dallas County in alcohol-related crashes.
Still ahead on Fox 4 News, we are now just 1 month away from the FIFA World Cup draw. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager has a look at some of the possible matchups.
Plus, Mike Ducey live in studio with what the newest Dallas Cowboy has to say after being traded for Dallas.
Stay weather ready. Download the WAP Fox 4's free weather app.
Hey, Dave here at the Hometown Silver Factory. This Veterans Day, we love doing a silver just for you at our Texas factory. And we'll you throw it in for your best friend too. Plus, for our vets, we'll even deliver it for free. Hometown, we're different.
Still dealing with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms despite treatment? Put them in check with Rinvoq. Rinvoq works differently, and it's a once daily pill. When symptoms try to take control, I got rapid relief with Rinvoq. Check.
Rinvoq helps visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check.
I got lasting steroid-free remission with Rinvoq. Check.
Rapid symptom relief. Visible repair of the intestinal lining.
And lasting steroid-free remission. Check, check, and check.
Rinvoq can lower the risk of fight infection. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, cancer, and skin. Serious reactions, CL hair, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. These events risk free and age 50 plus. Tell your doctor if you have these events, infections, test for your seed, smoke, or pregnant.
California?
No, tour actually. Kind of move around a little bit. Ended up staying out in LA particularly.
No, just sometimes you telling or art over there.
Yeah, it was
Like,
bittersweet.
I went with Booker T. Well, everybody went to Booker T too. Well, dude, they were playing that violin with that throat, man. He was on Sister Betty going hard.
That's what's up.
I forgot his name. I used to cut his hair. I forgot his name, though. Well, it was like a genius. You know what I'm saying? The violin dude was a drove.
Yeah, a lot of talent in the show.
For real. He was like little Mozart. So, you know what I'm saying?
You just in any kind of way.
Well, nigga hurt me wild. Nigga want it wild. Nigga, just give me a job. Like, nigga, you need to cut this shit. Nigga, this shit's got a good look for you, bro. Drink some with you. Hey, you know him out. Yeah.
That's a week from Monday night in Las Vegas. Of course, he knows that this Dallas defense is really struggling. We raised the team is just 3-5 and
I think he was like, come around working. I graduated in 2001. Bosh come out in 2002. But I'm saying yes. She blind every day. You can't miss a 7 foot walking down the hallway.
Great ownership, great group of guys and welcome the great lead coach.
I'm so high on myself that I ain't even recognize greatness in this world. I think I'm great. I'm going to, if you going to the NBA, I'm going to the NFL.
They'll take power and coach Aaron, man. It's unbelievable. So the work with those guys, I'm looking forward to. I ain't being this way.
When they bully you real big, that's a lot of big. We're all up over there. Wouldn't see it all the way. I said, you know, this is road that you see. I mean, let's say all of them for Ohio, yep. I say, maybe they one of them for. My first house before we moved, we had lived up on Red Liston. So we was right in the middle of about that. At that time, we used to be an Allison right there, the last one. Yeah. I used to work at the bazaar, Master's Bazaar. After that, I had a CD and DVD shop in there. That's what's up. Yeah. I used to cut in her film shop in the back too. That's crazy. School. Did you go through? Nah, I only went to elementary to go. After that, I started going to middle school on Cliff. And we went to Booker T downtown. Where you went to middle school on Cliff? I went to Ghana. Okay, I know that's it. Right down 12, up the street from that closer. Yeah, I went to school on Cliff. I went to elementary school right in Florida. Oh, you right there? Yeah. I'm there to be singing here. My mama was there. So you from all over too? You from all over? Yeah. Like how we to that and straight to the side. I'll be all up there to that. I'm a little 12 baby at man. Especially when a nigga fuck up in college. Yeah. And come back home and be like, man, this one be here for real. Yeah, you should get your football scholarship direct line. Working up. And I was supposed to go to Florence. When I was supposed to go to Comstock, then I was supposed to go to Sandy. My mama was trying to hit it. Yeah, your mama. Yeah, you graduated 14. 7 was shit back then. Comstock was back then. I know it was shit in 2014. 2001 it was shit. I was up in middle school. I was the only black kid on the basketball team. Oh yeah, cause they got all Mexicans over there now. We ran out all the Mexicans too. So we play Atwell, they put a 40 on us. I'm like, God damn. You need to come play with us. I'm like, I can't. Oh. Yeah, well, they're gonna put it on you. Playing Mexicans school, I had 30. Looking at Atwell, Hussey, they blew us out every time. Let's play. This ain't even funny, bro. Because you tell me, stop passing the ball. I'm like, what you want me to do? Go 6'8", can't catch. You gotta do what I got to do, Coach. 2 games in Group J and 1 game in Group L. All my family worked for DIS. She was secretary at 5 stores. My granddaddy, I don't know how good them knowledge is, but before Paul Quinn was Paul Quinn, it used to be called Bishop College. Yep, I remember. My granddaddy was a fan director. And they was saying he moved to Second Hill when it was all white. Yeah. He was like one of the first black niggas, black man who moved to Second Hill. That's crazy. Yeah, when you tell me that story, I like he was lying. Yeah, there was some crackheads and shit around here. It wasn't Second Hill never like that. You got to get out and go on Route 12, go down here, go to the store or something. Like inside Second Hill, the neighborhood, 7 been there, parking shit. Yeah, niggas kind of kept that shit. You know, they folks kind of still on their up there. Yeah. Like, you got to go down to Best Business to go on that bullshit. You don't go down there to Holly Hills or something, get that bullshit. Like, have a beat some shit.
had a homeboy, he got went to Ghana too. And then, so his daddy lived in his mama lived right there out of here. So we'll leave school, go to mama house. My mama thinking I'm over there with the Mexicans. She ain't know I was in the middle of
It could be somebody about here. But I don't know about that. I heard he act like this. I mean, especially you see somebody black, you think I see black niggas, I see black people, they be looking like somebody I know from the hood. So I run up to them, and then they open their mouth. I be like, God, nah, you ain't. Like that's in the Twilight Zone. Ain't nobody from the city I know, but it is. But it's just when you meet somebody, it's like we foreigners. Like we foreigners to the people that's around. Like they be like, when I tell somebody I'm born and raised in Dallas, they be like, what? They never been to Dallas. They think this Dallas, bro. Yeah. They was like, bro, yeah, I've been to Dallas. They be talking about 121. They be talking about their Greenscape or something. Like, yeah, I was down there in Dallas at you weren't there. Hey, man. The Pacific, man. Ain't nothing up here in Dallas, bro.
That's no good out for real.
We minutes away from the north. Like we still got a stretch to get to the north from here. So ain't nothing no good. They show like to act like they just seen the Happy Dallas experience. They all over there on Shops and Legacy and shit. Like, no, that ain't Dallas. That's Shops and Legacy. That's Dallas. Upside. How did that? You the Plano.
They used to catch people like that in California. They would hit you with, y'all from Dallas. I'm like, what part? And they'll hit you with some urban.
Because they know that get away with bullshit out of town and shit.
Like, you not from Dallas then, bro. Like, if we hang out on Deep Ellum, I'm like, nobody hang out on Deep Ellum.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Let your ass go down there and go to jail.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody hanging out.
Yeah, no.
Shit. How old are you again? Maybe when we was younger, but shit.
We had shit like Bronco Bowl and Southern State and shit still over we was there.
I mean, even the red and blue game with Skyline. I don't know.
All the motherfucking games, everybody being red, blue game, gold, yellow game, purple gold game. Sound out Super Bowl.
Yep, Super Bowl. I haven't seen nobody play at Pleasant Stadium in so long.
Brad. You talking about the old Pleasant Grove Stadium behind Grills?
Yeah, that's
no.
That's where my mama. I mean, that's where I grew up.
Yeah, they need to go on the other side. That's my old Dustin. We used to play our Pee Wee Super Bowl games.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When you bring back some beer, boy, dude.
Like I played
to the mic,
all
crying like a hoe, you know. You brought man, goddamn stadium.
They used to be dope because we had moved from one distance right there. And shit, every time they had a game, we run over there and sneak and come through the fence and watch the whole game.
Man, you talking shit, man. You don't even know what your brothers be on. We ain't never had it. Really?
Yeah, still popping.
Don't go to that garden on the street. You gotta go there one of the scrolls, bro. You change your life.
I grew up right there.
Yeah, man. I don't know about dope over there. I mean, from all up and down, there's so many fans say.
Hey, legendary.
Man, my nigga Triple. Man, we used to get in over there, man. Kentucky Island, all that. Blue 12 used to be fun as shit. Just up and down that road.
That's back when the road one was the road,
man. I remember when the road one was Trans Green.
Yo, see, you know that.
I'm old, man. When that shit wasn't even narrow. And that nigga was on. That shit was treacherous when it was Trans Green.
What is it?
Bitch and though.
Mega Motors right across the street.
Come on, dirty dads and shit with them old bullshit ass cars, bro. Break down in a week.
Damn skating ring right there.
Yeah, man.
She got a skating ring on. Nobody had no skates on. Everybody in the middle of that mud. Jerry.
Yeah, man. You know what you're talking about. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I I'm in corporate, but I still know where I come from.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes I reach back and come back home. Man, everybody can't get on the same level. I try to bring some of my partners out here to cut her and shit.
Yeah.
Them niggas end up making my name bad, embarrassing the fuck out of me and shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I heard just doing some off the wall. Like, when I first got outside, I got on cutting out here. I started in Plano at this mall called Cotton Creek Mall. And I went in there and I started cutting in this barber shop because the nigga named Tim had a barber shop called Heavy Hand. My granddaddy had a barber shop at the bottom of the hill called Heavy Hand. I think it's a sign from God. So anyway, he was a good nigga in the house, and I started cutting for him. But he was giving me love, like, you know, no smoke barbers won't come out here, man. About 3 barbers from the D. One nigga from Best Left, one nigga from Dingley, you know what I'm saying? From there in the clip. And the other nigga, he really was from Fort Worth. I met that nigga in South Dallas cutting in the barber shop. And his granddaddy had stayed in South Dallas, so he had some South Dallas roots. The nigga was claiming that funk hard, banging and shit like that. Super creepy. Like I say, we all that long. I heard it's for real. For real. And the third nigga I found out here, bro, we working in the mile mine, bro. You can't do this in town. Maybe you can do this at old Redbird. Even then, nigga, why would you want to do it, bro? You know that little, like you go into like the big mile, it say Deluxe. But then the little side parts where you get to the mile, they might say 4 or 4, and it got the mile sign in the grand. Bro, cuz got drunk, he pissing right on the mile, like white people that walking there. I'm like, bro, like, how you think that's acceptable, man? He did trip. I don't care how drunk you get, how you get, it's never acceptable to think it's okay to take a piss right there, bro. They kick his ass out. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm going to go, like, nigga tripping. No, nigga, you tripping, G. You was literally taking a leap, nigga, and where white people is walking in this bitch still. Well, the niggas got away with shit. Redbird, the old Redbird, the new Redbird, they might cuss your ass out, too. Out here now, so get a public indecency. He showed me the guy. This back in 2010. Not with that long. It was still love out here, bro. That shit was cool. That shit was fun. Like, you was from his phone, bro, for sure. Yeah, I came to this show because Jerry, I'm a big Cowboy fan, man. I grew up with the Cowboy with Cole and the veteran thing. So that's what all the stadium got torn down. Man, hey. So when he said he was gonna have the Cowboys out this way, bro, it was like a no-brainer to me. I was like, I thought that was like the time I was making like one of my biggest grown man decisions in my life or something. But one of them was coming to out this way, get away from South Dallas. Because I had seen my last nigga get killed in the barber shop, but I was like, I'm tired of this motherfucker shit. The sad part about it took like 2 times for me to say, man, this is bullshit, dog. And one of them was at Masters. I didn't leave at Masters. The first time I seen a nigga get shot, it was at Masters was off, bro. The barber got into it with a nigga mama, and she was like, I'm gonna have my son come back up here and kick your ass. They always be playing, you know, niggas be playing, they call each other bitch the whole game and shit. So we laughing, bro. We thinking that it's just another day. Well, that nigga came up to that day, and that day he didn't leave out that motherfucker. I say, man. So that right there really bothered me nothing. But the next one, we just like nigga just came in and shot the nigga that was in the trail. I said, oh man, this shit, I got to get up out of here. Not to mention the nigga wanted to shoot me first too one time. I first started cutting her, bro. I couldn't cut that good. I could cut, but I was telling the nigga, oh real cop, I'm cutting in the hood, so I ain't playing on niggas' head, nigga. Bro, this is what I can do. I can do a ball baby. I can do a tape. I can do an ollie. But back like my 2007, 2008, it's this nigga from South Dallas, man, Lil Zeddy, bro. He used to have his haircut, man, and all the youngsters on this shit called the Zeddy Wayne, the same shit Damn D got down shit. You know, the ducktail on the front and the back shit. I couldn't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Back then, nigga, I could do it now. Back then, fresh out of school, man, my ass couldn't do that shit, bro. I'm a bald fade nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The nigga was like, damn, cut my hair, fam. Nigga, he used to be like a nigga little brother I used to know. And he come to that home from nigga, I'm his OG shit. I raised him and shit. Like, man, I'm like 21, 22 years old. Like, man, I ain't raised shit. You know, what's up, little bro? I take the money.
Yeah.
And then he started telling me that shop, what you cutting on? I mean, I tell him immediately, bro, I can't do this, bro. He said, nah, my nigga, I need you to do it. You gonna be the one. Fuck that. I do it anyway. I could have, a lot of them could have made it, bro.
Yeah.
I could have made it that day if it wasn't just black people in the barber shop doing black people shit, bro.
Talking shit.
But some of these niggas out the tree, you just heard.
They don't
You know what I'm saying? They just said, niggas just in there making them kind of noise and shit. Like, man, say, I can't make it. So I'm trying to hear him get him out of there. He mad now. He done got the pistol. And all down on me, bro. In the parking lot of houses, bro.
ready.
Man, say, y'all had to hit that nigga with the baby boy. Nigga. Come on, man. You're my OG, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got it right there. I talk too shit. Right? What you gonna do that for? I ain't teaching kids. I ain't teaching kids. I ain't no kid. I ain't no brother kill.
Yeah.
I can't get all that shit, but that nigga ended up turning out to be a dope thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga beefing online with Duke Pharaoh one day, man. I said, hey, this nigga goddamn crash out dope thing. I let this nigga. What's it that why, man? Got me smart, man. I wasn't up for. Man, I seen a lot of crazy men sometimes. I'm just like, man, I ain't gonna let this. Yeah, something like that ruin my whole goddamn day. Cause it's a lot of more shit that can come through there and ruin it. So I might as well just let this one pass. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, like, man, I would have did this, I would have did that. Yeah, you say that shit. To their youth, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be right around with this nigga. Like, oh, well, fuck you then, nigga. And I know I can hug the nigga her out.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's what made my mama get me out of